purposes. When it comes to protein synthesis, you're only going to look at one strand. You're not going to have to copy both strands. So a codon. And what is the codon? It's 3 letters. What are the letters? They're nitrogen-containing bases, or I call them nitrogenous bases of the nucleotides. What is a codon? It's the genetic instruction or the word for an amino acid. And I'll just put or start or stop. But that doesn't actually come up in DNA replication so much. It's protein synthesis. Codon is 3 letters long. C-A-T, G-T-A, whatever. Codon's 3 letters long. It's the word for an amino acid. So usually on your test, I have a question that goes something like this. Now remember, it's not your second test this weekend, it's your third test next weekend. What's the most important part of the DNA? You think it's the sugar or the phosphate? No, it's the letters. The letters are your genetic code. That's your genetic code. When they say in the Human Genome Project, anybody heard of the Human Genome Project? Well, by your standards a long time ago, by my standards yesterday. The Human Genome Project sequenced the genome. So when I talk about sequencing the DNA, we're talking about what are the letters? What are the letters spelling out? What amino acids are we talking about? What protein does that make? Okay? All right, let's do something else over here. Here goes the analogy. I thought it was mine for like 20 years, and then all of a sudden I heard everybody else using the same analogy, and I'm like, yeah, I should have put a patent on that or something, copyrighted it, that's the word. Here's the cell's genome, is all its DNA. It's nucleoid genes, and if it has a plasmid, they count too as part of the genome. So the genome is the cell's entire DNA. So let's think of where they came from. Where do you get your genes from? Your parents, your mom and your dad. And where did they get their genes from? Their parents. And they got their genes from their parents. So with every generation, you get some random handful of your father's and your mother's genes, which may include genes from their parents and their grandparents and their great-great-grandparents. So it's really your entire genetic history. So we're going to call the genome the family cookbook, kind of like the family album. You remember the family albums they used to have in the olden days? Every once in a while on Antiques Roadshow, they'll bring one out. When my grandma passed away, she had a family album in her possession, and it was a big old